Okay. Who are you?
I am Max and is Bengtsson.
Oh, that's a long name.
I don't
That's
know.
so
I've
good.
never said it in 3 words, yeah. Three names.
What do you work on?
I work on a whole bunch of stuff. Clients?
Yeah.
Clients. Ryobi, AG, 7-Eleven, Holden, Seek. Oh god, who else?
The moose, the little...
Oh yeah, Moose Toys. Yeah. Grocery Gang. There's little Debbie guys. Australia Post.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do like heaps of different clients. I don't really have a group of clients. Maybe actually I have Moose as a group, TTI as a group, TAC as a group, Oz Post are those like the main kind of clients, and Slurpee. But then like writers do so many different writing jobs for whatever. So yeah, just probably like probably
Super
touched
cool.
most of the clients.
But which one's your favourite?
Probably Slurpee. They're
Yeah?
the most fun. Yeah,
That's
the
what
most
phrases
colourful.
it.
Yeah. You can just like how they speak is like a 14-year-old on MSN. Like, oh my god, totes no way. And yeah, so Fraser and I love writing like 14-year-old girls, which is really
That's funny.
fun.
So what makes a good copywriter?
What makes a good copywriter? I think being really strong as an actual writer. That's the one thing I learned here. Is really helpful. Knowing like grammar and knowing spelling and knowing just like about the English language is really important. But I think also just being open-minded and being like open to do anything, work on anything is probably a nice tip, I guess.
Too cool. And who do you think is more important in the creative team?
Like art director or copywriter. I don't know, like I was working as a solo copywriter for a while here, and that was really shit.
Yeah.
It made a lot, it makes my job easier now having someone to bounce off, so I think it's just equally as important. I don't think it matters who the person is, I think it just matters about having someone else there who's willing to contribute anything, just bouncing ideas off, even if you're talking like to someone who doesn't really know what you're talking about, it makes it easier. So
I feel that's
fairly equal, but...
I feel that in the moment because being here alone, I'm like, who do I talk to?
Yeah. It makes it hard. Makes it very hard.
Do you find it sometimes hard to communicate with your art director?
No, not Jerry. Jerry and I get along well. We're match made in heaven.
Stop it.
It's good to have someone who I think I've had a few different art directors and it can be challenging if you're not completely open, but like Jerry and I go out together and get buck and just have fun together and play chess and just swear at each other and fight each other and challenge each other. So it's just as long as you're open and you sort of relax with the person, and it's fine to fight, but as long as you get along with them, I think is the main thing.
That's a good point. Do you think opposites attract? So like one person thinking out loud and the quiet person?
Yeah, definitely. I've seen like heaps of creative relationships work really well when they're completely opposite. But I think Jerry and I are fairly similar. I think I'm the more bossy, demanding one, but Jerry knows his place, you little bitch. I think it does work. I think it works both ways.
Yeah.
I've seen it work both ways, so yeah.
Does your partner have any annoying habits?
Annoying habits, actually. I don't think he does.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, not that I can think of actually. That's a good question.
Well, if you haven't picked them up, then there's obviously nothing to.
I think he's I'm fairly easygoing, so there's nothing really that pissed me off about him actually. Not yet anyway. We've only been working for a short time, so we'll see.
We'll see. What's the worst experience you've had?
Worst experience. I just hate it when briefs, it's my pet peeve, is like when you get briefed in like a Slack message or you get briefed in an email and it's a few written words and then you ask, it's so annoying, it's my pet peeve when you have all these questions that are obviously not answered and then they go, oh yeah, true, let me just check that, and then it will be another email, it'll be like an email chain of one brief that could have just easily been written into one. That's probably the most, it's not the worst thing, like there's worse things that have happened, but like it's the one thing that like every time it happens my blood boils.
You're just like, fuck.
Yeah.
What's the best experience you've had?
Best experience here?
What about that Japan?
Winning pitches is always good. I'm 3 from 3, so I'm pretty happy at the moment, but yeah, I don't know, I guess it's just like a good feeling when you're chosen over someone else, I guess. Best experience. I can't put it down to one. There's been so many like little wins that I'm happy about, but I don't know. Best experience.
That's okay. That like getting that.
Yeah, there's lots of like good things that happen, but put it down to a best. I don't really know if the best. Actually, the best thing that happened was getting Jerry as a partner. Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that is so
it made everything better. Like from like the type of work that I got to like everything. So I reckon that's definitely what's so improved everything. Yeah.
Oh, Jerry.
I love you, Jerry.
Jerry, I love you. What should I look for in a copywriter?
Someone who's not afraid to challenge you.
Oh.
Even if they're like timid and quiet, they still might like speak their mind. Like someone who's not afraid of putting their opinion forward.
That's a really good point.
I think that's the best. Like probably the best thing. Otherwise, you may as well not have a partner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
Especially coming from someone who's more like bossy in the trade relationship. It's really important that he goes no, and then like a lot of the time I do agree because like it's true, or other times like today he was just like, no, I still don't think this is actually an idea, and I was like, okay, listen to him for a bit, and then I'm like, going back to that, you're wrong, like it's an idea, and he's like, okay, let's table it and move on. So just things like that. What else to look for in a copywriter?
Spelling, obviously.
Yeah, I think someone who knows like I don't even know how you go about like actually looking for one, but if you can get them to like smash out a few like headlines. Oh no, you are doing that. Like smash out a few headlines for that. Like I reckon that when you start looking at the quality of those and which ones you sort of like, then I think that's another good sort of sign as well.
True. And your words of wisdom for my quest to find my other half.
Wisdom. Don't judge a book by its cover. I guess it's kind of lame, but like it's so true because so many people are weird and wacky and different, and like they may be really quiet. But what I found is like when I first met Jerry, I was like, look at this fuckwit, like. But yeah, so I think like give them a chance as well. Like just like, even if you whatever, do a brief together. I've done lots of like little briefs trying to find an art director and gotten to know the people a lot better, and thought at the start that they were, not that great, but really they have a lot to offer, so that would probably be my main words of wisdom, which is corny as hell.
No, that's...
But yeah, I think that's probably, hopefully, best.
Awesome. Done.
Cool.
See? Super
Good luck.